How's it going, everyone? Hope your days are going magnificently. I know mine is. Hopefully yours is too,
Yeah,
Sticks.
it's going great.
Yes, let's go. Love to hear it. Today, we got the national championship of this K12 Esports League for you. A super epic Valorant game is about to happen starting fairly shortly against Washington Virtual Academy versus Virginia Virtual Academy.
Yes.
And yeah, these teams have seen each other a decent
A
amount
lot, a
of
lot.
times.
Yeah. We got some stat line before the game that in the past 2 years, these teams have met each other in the finals 4 times. So in my brain that says every semester in 2 years. So
Yeah, it's Michael Jordan versus LeBron James right
Yeah,
here. It
back
seems
to back
like
to back.
they've just been owning just every year
Yeah.
and just always making it to the championship.
I don't know who's come out on top every time.
Yeah,
Like maybe back and
that's
forth
something
and
we
maybe
weren't
one-sided.
filled in.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
But I guess we'll see today. I mean, last week we kind of felt like Washington was the underdog coming into it, and they kind of stomped North Carolina.
Yeah, they made us look pretty silly.
Yeah.
Off of that, they just looked like a real good Valorant team. It was so well. It was amazing.
They played really great. Like their retakes were insane, and
yeah, very mistake free, but they are currently picking maps and banning maps, and Washington has just picked Split.
Yes.
So that is going to be map number
2. Virginia picked
2.
Abyss first, and then Split will be the pick of Washington.
Okay, so Abyss then Split. Okay, me personally, I'm not the biggest Abyss guy.
I've never played it.
Oh, really? Okay,
So-
that's good. That's good.
I've spectated it a couple times. I've definitely watched it,
Yeah.
but I've not played it. I've been out of the loop as far as playing Valorant, so I've seen it. So we'll see how the teams kind of go at it. I don't know attack defense side. How we feel?
I I'd say it doesn't really lean too much to a side. I would say
Okay.
just a defender's side, probably in general.
Like a 60-40
Yeah,
defender
yeah,
side.
probably 60-40,
Okay.
if the defenders are competent. But I think it's a lot about what comp you go with.
Right.
Defender side comp or attacker side comp
For sure.
mostly on this map. And something I liked seeing out of last week is that these teams are not afraid of trying out new agents and new team metas. Like I saw two Reynas pro
Yeah.
in the pro
That was
play and meta. Reyna is not it
yeah.
usually. But I saw Reyna.
We saw Reyna and a Gecko playing on the same map. That was on Sunset, I believe, last week. So we'll see if any kind of interesting picks come out. I mean, Abyss and Split. I mean, I don't know any crazy
Yeah.
metas. it- oh, and we got Haven as the decider map. So
Oh, that's a good decider map.
we'll see if we
Ooh.
get there. I like Haven. It's probably one of my favorite maps in the game. Just one of the first ones. Very controversial when it came out. You're like 3 sites. Hold on. Now they've done it a few times, but I think it's classic. It's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely one of those OG maps that every Valorant player has played so many times.
For sure.
So I really like that one as a closer. Hopefully, we will see a game 3. I don't know. I usually really like close 3-game series.
Yeah, I mean, up until this point, I believe Virginia has lost a single map all season. They were
That's pretty good.
7 wins and 1 tie. So I don't know if playoffs was any different because I think it got to best of 3s. So they might have lost a map in playoffs, but they've yet to lose a series. So
Yeah, I mean, they are the number 1 seed going into this, and Washington, I believe, was the number 3
I
seed.
think there were 3 or 4.
Yeah, number 3
Number 3.
seed going into playoffs. So there was a couple teams ranked ahead of them. They took down number 2 last week,
Yep.
and now number 1 they are up against this week. And we did just get word that Virginia beat Washington last time they played.
Right.
So kind of makes sense why they are seed number 1. Washington definitely coming in with a bit of vengeance here.
Yeah.
They want to take the title back.
For sure, and I'm pretty sure there is a couple of seniors on the side of Washington. So maybe going into some of their final seasons, trying to take home a belt. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, try and get that trophy that you worked so
Yeah.
hard for at the very end, and getting it on this on senior year is got to be feeling pretty special. So
For sure.
Washington trying to get the trophy while they still have these seniors on the team. Should be pretty fun seeing, and we should be starting up pretty shortly
Yeah.
here. But man, I am pretty excited for this series. Gonna go down. And yeah, we are hopping straight into Abyss, map number 1 of this best of 3 series.
Yeah, we'll give it pivoted over here shortly. Is there anything? I mean, I don't think either of us have seen Virginia play yet this season.
I have not seen Virginia
But
this season.
is there anything in particular that you're expecting out of Washington from last week's?
Washington had a lot of double duelist comp, so I would like to see that again. Yeah, they are gonna run the double duelist with Jet and Yoru, and Washington was putting up such great pressure offensively with the double duelist, and now I'm seeing a duelist I haven't seen in a minute here, and that's Yoru. Yoru is really good on Abyss, but Yoru got a couple nerfs to the ultimate. Can't flash through that ultimate anymore.
Right.
And just got a couple nerfs to where he's not as prominent as he once was, but still good on a select few maps. So I like to see both teams running that. But yeah, both sides double duelists. Oh, I'm totally mistaken. Washington has ISO and Yoru, not Jet and Yoru. Got them mixed up. But yeah, Cypher as Sentinel for Virginia. Washington has Chamber as Sentinel, so not as strong defensively. More for that offense pressure with the gun. Maybe use that ult a couple of times.
Right.
But yeah, not leaning too heavy on the defensive utility. I think for Washington, this could be a bit of a rough start on this half. Because
Yeah.
I'm seeing a very heavy attacker sided comp for Virginia,
Yeah,
Washington.
starting off on the defense and then picking a very heavily attack sided. I think they're just going to be kind of looking for as many rounds as they can get here on the defense because their comp definitely leans for attack side.
Yeah. Yeah, we are getting straight into this national championship match. All these players played out the full season. So many Valorant games led up to this moment.
Last one of the season, and we're going to see at the end of this who comes away with the win. Washington and Virginia going head-to-head for the 5th time, maybe? 4th time? 5th time in a row. So we'll see how they do, but off rip going towards this B site is Virginia, and nobody's home right now.
Yeah, nobody is home. Only ISO is in the neighborhood right here. He hears the execute onto site, but man, great fast execute. They get onto site super fast, get that plant down, and get a pick on Kuromi right there. Perfect start for the attackers here. Malcolm Todd does get one with the Chamber Sheriff. Nice off ankle from NK there. But Jax getting two, getting onto site. It's a 2 versus 2. Washington with the fake here. Jax trying to hit some more shots.
And the flank.
So.
Ooh, C.A.T.s does get one. Comes off the bomb as well. Got half. And C.A.T.s with the clutch. Beating out Malcolm Todd. That's huge. Good round from Virginia off rip.
Yeah, the 1v2 at the end with the frenzy of all guns as well. That was great from C.A.T.s, lurking in from mid-late there. Washington did kind of read it just at the end, but was a little too late. And Virginia escaped that one, luckily, with the help of C.A.T.s.
Yeah, a lot of good opening duels. We saw a lot of one-for-one trades going pretty quickly. So that's a good sign from both sides that the shots are landing. But the strat so far, Washington not hitting it on the head. We have a full stack A as Virginia looks to take the B site once more.
Yeah, and they're sending a lonely jet towards A site here. Might try and make some noise. Just looking out for flank, I guess. But this is going to be a free site. Probably the freest site I've ever seen. If you like screenshot the minimap, they cannot be more further away. But here we go. Washington now has the news that Spike has been planted. So they're all rotating together. The goal for Washington is to try and come onto site strong here. Get maybe 2 to 3 picks, and I'd call that a win for them.
Yeah.
Economically.
Just classics in this, so you're not really looking for the round, but you're looking to get a couple of kills. Keep the economy honest on the other side. C.A.T.s 1-for-1 trade off rip with the outlaw. And there it comes with the cleanup from the rest of the Virginia squad. Bulldog spam at long range. Doesn't Kuromi actually best with the classic. Finney cleans it up finally just as the spike goes off. So he maced for Virginia. That was a free round pretty much all day long.
Yeah, it was. Washington took the gamble, and the gamble did not pay off. They put 20K on black and left 20K in debt right there. But here, this is the round that truly matters for Washington. This is your first bye round. Try and stop this 0-2. This is usually the round where the people that lost pistol do end up winning if they play it smart and correct here. And we're seeing some presence in mid. Haven't seen that too much so far here. Mid control is a pretty good thing to take on this map. Does open up a couple corridors.
Yeah, it gives you that quick rotate to either side and leaves the defense pretty vulnerable. But if they can hold on to that space, it gives them a pretty strong foothold in the late round. Ooh, and up on the first fight, Stats does best rocks.
Oh man, you definitely want to be landing these shots. You have the better weaponry. You got to be winning those ones. This is grand championship, baby. You got to come in with your full might. And Tufa takes down Todd. Oh man, God. But Washington is down 2 players, and this was their bye round. Virginia is making their way onto site. Karomi's the only one nearby. And
Finny Besson with the Bulldog. These lesser weapons are coming out huge. It's been 2 Sheriff kills as well as a Bulldog and a Guardian. So, yeah, the Vandals coming out for Washington is not super paying off right now. Stats again, triple in the round for him. So, yeah, great round from Virginia to pick up and being able to upgrade into those better rifles off the back of it.
yeah, there was a couple mistakes that round from Washington that Virginia just really took advantage of. The first one was just only sending 1 player through a main without having any prior information on where anyone is. Just only sending 1 player, and you know you have the gun advantage. You want to play in pairs, make sure they don't pick up any free guns. So I thought that was a bit of a misplay. And yeah, it kind of started out the snowball of that round for Virginia. But man, Stats already using his ult on the 3rd round. Just really farmed that ult so fast. And
it's resulting in a bomb plant immediately. This is the 3rd time in 4 rounds that this B site has just been free for Virginia.
yeah, I can understand playing for retake, but you can't play for retake every single round here, especially if you have the worst guns. Now this is just an extremely hard retake, and Tufa already proving that point by getting 1 so far.
Silly Sniper on the flank does get 1, traded immediately by Freezer. But now comes the rest of the Washington players. Stats picks up 1, traded out by Jax. Now Rocks with the Sheriff is able to land 1 headshot. 2v2 now, low time. Dropping on to Tufa, doesn't quite land. Yeah, and with that, that's going to be the round 4 win for Virginia.
Yeah, that's 4 wins in a row now for Virginia here. Washington really not having anything go their way right now. I definitely want to see the defense change up just a little bit on B. You have to respect that Virginia has just kept on winning on this B site. You got to put something there to try and contest the push just a little more. Just try to stall. I know they don't really got great e-tail, and to counteract that, maybe play a bit aggressive here. And speaking of playing aggressive, they're getting pretty aggressive in mid.
Aggressive in mid might give a good flank, but they're actually kind of leaning back towards this B site, this weak link before. But this is big information for Silly Sniper to gather. Now Jax, the lone sight holder here, is going to smoke and try to buy as much time for his teammates. But Tufa's already in.
Yeah, and that Sova Dart was such a good one. Double check that backside, just opened up some more space for Tufa to take here. And Silly Sniper does take out Stats in enemy lines here. And with the flash peek, trying to put some more pressure, but Freezer with some nice timing on that peek is going to take out Silly Sniper. And out comes Washington, sneaking onto this site. Out comes the Sova ult. Tries to deny the defuse. Jax tries and sticks it for a half. Gets the half. Wants to get it fully here. Brock's getting aggressive.
There should be time for this. Yeah, we're good. Washington does pick up that retake finally. This is all the rounds we were seeing last week go in their favor. They were winning so many retakes. So finally one going in the favor of Washington is a good sign, especially maybe get this this defense rolling a little bit better.
Yeah, and Virginia even popped the Sova ultimate as well to try and secure that round. Just such a good play from Rocks, knowing to play aggressive. It was like a 2 versus 2 situation, but you know, one of them was doing the Sova ult, so you take that one and then you go for the ulting Sova. So just great awareness from Rocks right there. Played it perfect for Washington's first round win.
But it's happening again. This B site, Hiromi is the closest member of Washington, and the B site's already flooded with Virginia players.
It really is.
This is an
And
awkward
what is
timing.
happening? Silly Sniper and NK, neither of them saw each
There it
other.
is.
Okay, there we go. How did Silly Sniper get behind like that? That's crazy. But Malcolm Todd evens out the numbers, getting a pick of his own here. Jax getting one on S.A.T.s, who was mid. It's a 3-on-3 here. Malcolm Todd
Good shot
going
from
down.
Finney.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, a jet knife right to the face of Karumi, and now it's just on Jackson's 1v3.
Well, spamming the knives through the smoke is bold, but NK gets that final kill, and Virginia not gonna go on a losing streak.
Yeah, just immediately shutting down any momentum that Washington wanted to gain in that. And here comes the timeout from the coach. Going to be trying to rein in his team a little bit here. Down 5-1 on this defensive start. So yeah, it's not exactly going the way Washington hoped. Hopefully this timeout kind of gets their game plan together. Seems a little bit disjointed, especially in these retakes that not the round prior, but the one round win that Washington's had was pretty good. I mean, Silly Sniper had a good flank. He got all the information. He took one kill and then bought more time for his team to take the rest of site. So I think that is going to be a key component in this match, is getting that mid aggression and trying to take space where the attack is not. So
Yeah, I completely agree. And I love this timeout taken from Washington as well. I think it's a very well-timed one because they can just force by the best loadouts they can, but they have 5 ultimates to work with now. So I would assume they are planning a strategy on where to use them. They already popped the chamber ult, so we will be seeing that chamber operator on the side of Washington. And with the way Washington's playing with all their retakes, they have a couple good retake ults. So we could see these ultimates in the way of a retake, but there's only one way to find out, and Malcolm Todd gets a nice first pick on the side of Washington. Washington probably loves that hero.
Oh, really bad timing. Utility out and double entry into the A site.
Yeah, just a risky play, not
Yeah.
turning in favor of Washington.
And the mid hold goes down at the same time. So now in a 2v4, Washington, they have a tough decision to make. Where do they go? What kind of plays do they try to make? And it's back towards this B site for Virginia.
Yeah, and this Cypher taking space mid is a crucial part of the round as well. It's stopping Omen from quickly rotating, has to rotate all the way through the spawn, and now they also have to be aware of a lurking Cypher.
The spike did get planted. He tried to stop it with his ult, but it didn't happen. Does best Tufa in that 1v1. Ooh, and Jack's there to support, making sure that Karumi does not die on that ultimate exit.
Yeah, and that was NK coming from mid, so it's a 2v2 onto site here. This is still very winnable for Washington.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but Freezer has something to say about it. Gets the first pick. It's a 1-1 situation. Kuromi goes through the smoke with no regards and just spams, gets the kill and the defuse, and gets the clutch on the round.
Yeah, that was a good read from Kuromi. He didn't see the Omen try to fight anywhere else, so he just kind of took the guess that he was on the spike, and he got a couple bullets right before and then entered through the smoke and went in his favor this time. That was an awkward engagement to try to take, but hey, it ended in a round win, so good round from Kuromi on that 3K.
Yeah, these players may be young, but their game sense is that of a old man, of an old wise man.
All right, we see this A aggression again. Hopefully it goes better this time. There is no one to contest immediately, and it looks like another fast B.
Yeah, fast B is definitely one of the talking points of this half. They have yet to be even contested a little bit on these B executes. It's always been just a 5-on-5 retake here. Yeah, it's going to be a clean 5-on-5 Tufa with that nice off angle. Malcolm Todd was not expecting that one, and Stats playing aggressive here is going to get punished from Karomi. Good job from that ISO shield to take on that one bullet. Omen Smokes going down to try and help this retake, but the time is getting low. Sova ult is invested.
Oh,
Rocks
wow.
got half, but it doesn't matter because their team is decimated. It's just gone.
Yeah, just in a matter of seconds, the entire defense crumbles, and I'm really not liking this retake plan every single round. Like, as a lone site defender in Karumi, like, you were the hero of the round before on the retake, but at this point, I think you need to be trying to fight for site a little bit here, especially with how quickly it's crumbled before. It may be able to slip under the radar. They are doing pretty protocoled just takes where they're clearing out everything, but you may be able to catch one off guard, maybe transfer into its second or third. So I think that's probably going to be the game plan for Washington, is to kind of hold their ground a little bit stronger here.
Yeah, here we go. There's a couple defenders on site this time, but is it too little too late? We will be finding out shortly, because it is without a doubt another B execute, and the resistance there, or should I say lack of resistance right there. Malcolm Todd does get one on NK in mid, so down goes the mid lurk, but they got Sight in exchange for it. It's a 4-on-4 here.
Oh.
Sight is down, and Freezer is taking off heads here. Karomi entering onto Sight as that duelist roll. Silly Sniper with a nice flash, and Washington knows where the rest are playing from and are just going to take them down and get a nice defuse.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a nice retake.
Yeah,
right there.
for sure. The duelists doing what they're supposed to be doing, making space on the site, and then getting the kills to back it. So good little taps out from Silly Sniper and Karumi to pick up that round for their team. Now, there is a half to be said here. I mean, 3-6, if they can pick up the rest of it and tie it up 6-6, then, I mean, it doesn't matter how the half started, but if they can close, then there you go. But I think Virginia is bound to get at least one or two more on this half, just based on how it started. So we'll see what Washington can do. It's like Silly Sniper's going to go for another aggressive A, and he's completely alone. Okay, he does recognize he's going to back up a little bit.
Next.
Yeah, and even though we're 9 rounds deep, we've only seen A been hit once, maybe twice so far in this map. And Stats with the aggressive ult to just get on top of site, take some space, clear out the back of site, and that's going to be another clean spike plant on the side of Virginia without having to invest too much utility. Only popping that Yoru ult, but Jax
Ooh,
from
with the stinger.
heaven.
Oh, Freezer does. Okay, 1-for-1 trade. That's completely fair. Malcolm Todd with the off is able to. Oh wait, Karumi actually picks up 2. And now it's all onto Rocks. 1v1.
With a stinger. Oh yeah, 1 versus 1. Shots not landing so far for
Ooh.
Tufa. Gets damaged a little bit, but it doesn't matter. That only bolsters his strength as he takes down Sova right there. Virginia with a 7-3 lead now. Washington with no hopes on tying this half.
Yeah, it's been nothing straight. It's just been one-off rounds for Washington. Karumi has been kind of the hero for the team, but it's looking a little bit lackluster here. I don't know if I've ever seen so many 5v5 retakes happen in a single half.
This is really crazy. I guess, as I was saying before, they don't really have too much utility to like stall or contest a push. They have like smokes, but other than that, I think Virginia recognizes it. I also recognize Tufa for having the aim of a Greek god. Oh my goodness
Just
gracious.
Took one bullet and immediately removed Malcolm Todd from the round.
Yeah, and continues to push up mid. He is not scared of anything after that.
This is so much space, and the defense has to be worried about it. And it doesn't even matter if they're
another
worried.
head for the head god. but he is continue on this hunt.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Silly Sniper is able to shut it down. Stats 1 for 1 against Kurumi. 2 HP is
Spike
all that's
planted.
left on Kurumi, so he's gonna have to hit some immediate headshots. Ooh, or maybe just die to a shock dart
Yeah,
almost.
that shock dart was sniffing fear right there.
Yeah. So 3v2, this is heavily in the favor of Virginia right now. Low HP, it's going to make it very difficult to kind of even break into this site. There's the second shock dart from Freezer. Doesn't quite land.
Last player standing.
Sova drone for some intel. Okay, nice shot from Rocks. Gets one
Oh,
pick.
Bucky
and-
out.
Oh.
Does land it. Finney left on 5 HP on that. Super close, but a great
Last
opener
round in the half.
from the Jet. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. Tufa. Sorry. There you go. 14 and 6, having a great half. Them and Freezer as well. So Virginia looking very strong right now.
Yeah, very strong. We've been talking a lot about Washington deciding to retake, and a lot of the reason why those retakes aren't working is because Virginia's post-plant setups have been so good.
Yeah.
They have been sending 1 or 2 players, not all of their players, back to the main.
Here it comes
of
again.
sites, and it has been played so perfectly.
Oh,
Kuromi
no.
just stuck in the corner.
Okay,
How
he got
does
one.
he get one? That's insane from Kuromi. He's been good for one almost every round here. But yeah, that
Oh, the
one
Cypher
kill
ult
could
as
be
well.
so impactful.
This flank now completely given over. They know where he is. So a little bit awkward on this retake, but Virginia's very hunkered down in this site. 3 of them sitting back underneath the little cubby here. On the swing, Silly Sniper has a
Enemy
couple on his plate.
Oh,
In the
man.
corner, it's just NK left. Wow,
Wow.
that was great kills. And, I mean, you pick one up right there at the end of the half. You'll take a 4-8 just based on how that half started and continued onward. But we're going to see how Washington's attack
Switching
goes.
sides.
'Cause it's got to be quite a bit better than that defense.
Yeah, starting off 0-4 and ending the half at 4-8 is actually very impressive. You got to be feeling pretty good about that, especially knowing that you lost the pistol round and then you lost the round thereafter, which only makes sense. So if you can manage to win this pistol round this half, you're actually sitting in a not so bad spot.
Yeah, I will say if the pistol round goes the way of Virginia, it's going to look very dire for Washington. But if they can manage to pick up the pistol and convert, then, you know, you're looking at a 2-round difference. So definitely not a done deal yet.
Yeah, and we have just been continuing on mentioning about how good Tufa is, but how attacker-sided this Washington comp is. So we'll have to see if
Oh, good damage.
lack thereof is
Kurumi.
going to cost their offense. But so far, so good as Chromie gets a first entry. Spike is going to go on down.
We'll see how Virginia's retakes were. Their post plants were very solid, but now on the opposite side, the gun barrel spotted.
He sees his
The
gun.
Rocks is going to be holding for his teammate. Oh, 2 for 1 for the side of Virginia, dropping into the site.
One enemy
Wow.
remaining.
And Jax comes out on top.
Kurumi.
Kurumi got a 3K.
Got a 3K down there. That's crazy. He was just in the middle of it all and just kept on slaying. He has been definitely one of the driving factors for Washington so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, a big impact on that pistol round. Washington got a really well needed win right there and want to continue on from that win. Try and get another this round.
Yeah, that aforementioned pistol is going to prompt a buy in this second round.
Take flight.
But on the side of Virginia, they are doing kind of the exact opposite of what Washington did. The 5-stack A to the 5-stack B. But they are a lot faster to this rotate. We saw Washington not rotate until the spike was planted, but already on their way over. This is going to be a bit of a brawl right now. Let's see who can land the better shots. The Classics versus the or other weapons. So
Destabilizing.
Oh, okay.
Guardian going to be the first base here. Actually, Malcolm Todd against Freezer is going to best one. Broomy as well. Now the Spectre takes a little gander into this fight. And yeah, 3K from Rocks. I don't know if there's a better weapon in that case other than the Spectre. So
Yeah, go get your ecos, King. You deserve them.
and just like that, it's a 2-round difference. 6-8. And so we saw Virginia pick up this third round on their attack side. So we'll see if Washington can do it. Now they have a bit worse weapons, I will say. 1 Guardian, Spectre, Stinger, and a couple of Sheriffs. So definitely playing for this 4th round bye, but we'll see what they can do against this defense.
Yeah, and Washington has basically been practicing for this attacker side with all of those retakes from last half. And
what an
Malcolm
opener.
Todd with a nice first blood on Tufa. Silly Sniper getting it going as well. And
that was both of those Sheriffs. Those were the nothing buys into this. And both of them upgraded into rifles pretty much.
oh, the Yoru clone is the only thing hitting the Cypher trip. Oh, all right. So playing together in the
Freezer
heaven is going to allow Freezer to get to Malcolm Todd getting another.
This does get a little awkward because Spike did fall into the middle of sight. We have Silly Sniper kind of lurking back around, going to be trying for this flank, but Freezer's holding. In the meantime, NK gets another one. So this heaven hold is just impenetrable. Silly Sniper, spotted out the shoulder. Really needs support, but this is really awkward.
Perfectly right now. Oh man, and he only has a Spectre. He's trying to run,
What
but
a round.
Freezer gets it. And every single one of Virginia's kills was from heaven right there. 4 of them being from Freezer, 1 of them being from NK, and they just held down heaven. Yeah, Washington definitely wants to try and get that round back. Or maybe even the smoke heaven at that.
Yeah, it started off with a smoke heaven, but there was no re-smoke. Omen went down a little bit too early there, so able to fight back into that. Freezer with an amazing round, 4K to close out that gun round. So very strong start for Virginia. Outlaw's going to be a little bit tested here. See if this drone spots it out. Does.
Oh, yeah.
Now on the fallback, might get punished on the spam. Make it
ISO. Yeah, it's Outlaw, but he gets it. Oh my god, he almost kind of gets it, yeah. But Kuromi does end up getting that kill with a nice ISO ultimate right here. Malcolm Todd trying to run away, but NK just hunting them down right here. Gets 3. He's looking for more. He's doing it all. He's defusing the bomb.
One
He's
enemy
getting
remaining.
player.
Silly Sniper. Not quite in time.
Oh, wow.
NK this time. 4K from heaven. Those were incredible shots, just tapping out all of the attackers. And now they're starting to run away with this. We do see another timeout from Washington. They're second in the map. Foster going to be trying to reel it back in again. Since their first timeout, they did post a few rounds, but it's looking a little bit too strong from the individuals on Virginia.
Yeah, heaven is just a magical spot for Virginia. Yeah. That's where the magic really happens. It seems like every round Washington kind of struggles with that heaven with a post play on A. So I'd probably try and conserve at least 1 smoke to try and put up there even after you enter onto site, because it has been causing some problems here. But for the most part, Washington has been getting onto site pretty successfully here. Yeah, just gotta make sure you win those post plants at the end.
Yeah. And I will remind the viewers, this is the map pick of Virginia, so obviously projected to win it just from the start. But Washington, I think, wants to put up a little bit more of a fight. So gonna get another buy round coming in. Vandals and a Sheriff. But 2 Sheriffs actually. Oh wait, are we pivoting here? Okay. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, 2 Sheriffs into this round. And the A site hold has just been
Oh man,
very
there's just
solid.
an operator on the ground right there. Okay, Tufa picks it up. Oh boy, I'm excited to see some operator gameplay, and I've seen what this
Ooh.
man can do with the knife. So let's
Freezer
see what
is-
he can do with the op.
Freezer is pushed through B right now, already taken so much space, and it's so telegraphed where the attack is coming. Already into sight, the plant going down. This has been punished almost every single round, but the counter spam from Jax is able to best NK this time. No 4K from Heaven, unless Tufa does it with the op.
Yeah, and Silly Sniper, while all that sight being taken was happening, he got an early pick mid and TP to help out his team,
Oh.
and he continues to help out his team by just taking down the opponents before him.
Last player
Tufa
standing.
running away with the operator. He's going to save it for next round, and a really nice win on the side of Washington right there.
Yeah, we saw that the counter spam into Heaven really kind of changed how that round was looking. From the opener from Silly Sniper, I think if Washington didn't play that as quickly as they did, they would have been into a world of hurt with the push that Freezer made, just already down B with like 5 seconds into the round. So it definitely could have spelled disaster, and I think Washington may need to watch for it a little bit heavier here. But I think that was a good round, able to close out and make it less one-sided here. So
Yeah, and Silly Sniper has been doing pretty good on the side of Washington so far on this attacker side. He's lurked out a couple times and has been winning his ones and then teleporting, helping his team. He's doing a good job at both lurking and being a nice entry frag for them. Oh, man, W dart right there. Send me the lineup, please. It dings the whole Washington squad, and that kind of just stalls them there for a bit in an awkward little standoff. Just gonna slow down the pace, make Virginia really question what they are up to.
yeah, it was a good protocol to drone that out from the Sova, making sure that they don't just walk into the opera, which they almost still did. Tufa sticking around and holding the angle, but rotating back around to this B side. This is the first time we haven't seen him full commit to a site immediately. And C.A.T.s is already here. He had only a Marshall in hand. He's going to have to hit some crazy shots.
Oh, wow.
And on the other side, Malcolm lines it up, takes the head, and now it's going to be a scramble to get over here. Silly Sniper with this information. I think Freezer also spotted him on that jump.
He did. Oh, man. Okay, Silly
quick
Sniper
TP.
just gets on out there. Does not want to risk it, even though he has the gun advantage. And Yoru going down there for Virginia was such a big kill for Washington because that completely opened up the site. Got the spike down.
So much damage onto the Omen, but not quite enough. They did clean up the flank, so it's just going to be this one-sided attack here.
Yeah, and Virginia also invests the Cypher ult, so they are really trying to win this round or
Backing up the
not.
save.
Yeah, so bit of a waste of a Cypher ult, or it was just to see, I guess, if it was maybe possible.
Finny
at
hunting
all.
for anything at the end of this. Nope, Jax is going to best him, and another round for Washington, making it a 2-round game here.
Yeah, they are staying in this.
They did save over an op and I believe a Vandal on the Cypher, so it's going to be a Phantom rather. It's going to be another full buy from both sides. But Washington's starting to build a little bit of a bank here. I mean, you see 8,000 on Jax and 7.5 on 2 others. So it definitely, they have a few rounds to play with, even if they lose. So Virginia, not going to be an easy end to this game. They're going to have to start it early.
Yeah, both teams have a couple ults at their disposal that they could definitely use this round. A lot of them being solo ults. And then you got 2 Sova ults paired up right there. So maybe a lot of close plans and whatnot. Speaking of Sova ults, out comes one already. Freezer gets one, tags Malcolm Todd as well. So overall valuable ultimate. Tufa finding one from Heaven. And this is the other one. Kuromi with nice shots, but Tufa in the end does find the picks. And I really think that was a very just trying to force it execute.
That
right there
was-
from Washington.
Yeah, that was very. I mean, they telegraphed exactly where they're going. That was a 3-person stacked site for the defense. They did the same thing that they lost the previous retakes on, or the previous post plants on. Is they used 2 smokes immediately, no second smoke for Heaven. NK gets a 2K from there, and it really fell apart very quickly for the attack.
Yeah, I like that they are now switching up, going B's. Stats with the
Spike
aggressive
down,
play.
B.
It pays off. Oh man, picks off Rocks. Teleports right on out.
Into this backside is Silly Sniper. Stats already back in for another fight.
Oh,
The ice hole
man,
gets
Chromie's
interrupted.
ult gets canceled from Freezer, taking him out. Silly Sniper does get a pick. Wait, it's a lot of
Last player
damage.
standing.
Oh man, Sniper not able to teleport on out. Malcolm Todd being the last one
Yeah.
going down, and that's going to be game point for Virginia.
I think that one might be the nail in the coffin. I think these past 2 rounds have been very one-sided in the way of the defense. But Washington does have enough money to kind of scrounge up a buy here. It's going to be a little bit of lesser weapons and some maybe light utility, but we'll see what they decide to go. We're actually going to go for the classic on Malcolm. He's got the chamber ult, so he's going to be rocking the operator. And yeah, got to put it all on the line right now. Match point, gonna have to put 4 straight to make it to overtime. And Malcolm versus Tufa on this op head-to-head. Tufa's already holding. Oh, he's actually moved off the angle.
Yeah, this is going to be a big kill for
we-
either team.
Yeah, if we see it, I don't even know. Malcolm was spotted by that Sova drone. Still, just the information's still there.
Double pinged by the drone is crazy. he could not care less, it seems like. But, okay, Washington was thinking about going A. They are just rotating off. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Free kill.
God, caught lacking on his bad angle
Yeah.
right there.
Got a little bit once he just locked in on that Sova jumping across. Didn't think about the Tufa peek. Oh, gun barrel spotted and spammed down through the wall down to 3 HP. Now holding it. Yeah, Rox is gonna clean up Tufa, and this is both ops go down early. 4v4. Bomb in middle.
Oh man! Oh, okay, can't cancel out of that one right there. TP straight to his team, and there's 3 defenders
30
or
seconds
2
left.
defenders on site here. Make it 1 defender on site.
Oh, but you
maybe
only
that's
need
all you
1.
need.
they are.
Freezer getting 2. Nice Sofa
Last
Dart
player
on
standing.
top of it. Karomi taking
One
out
enemy
NK
Oh!
on Evan, but Freezer
Clutch.
closes out the
Defenders
game
win.
with a 4K.
Good thing
One
I
is
was with
all
you.
you
Yes,
need.
Today is not our
Freezer
day.
closing out that from the backside. They knew where he was, but they line up perfectly for him. And yeah, great round from Freezer to close out that map. 26 and 13 on him. Fermi put up a really strong fight, but not able to do it for the side of Washington. That was a good map from Virginia. They played it very aggressively, very quick paced, and I'm kind of curious if they're going to continue that kind of strategy going into split. Like they were on their attack. I think it was over half of the rounds within 10 seconds they were on the site planting.
Yeah, but I also think that's a lot of reason in due because of Washington's strategy of just playing for retakes.
Right.
And I think Virginia has recognized this over the course of how many championship battles they've gone up against Virginia or
Yeah.
against Washington. I guess they are pretty aware of Washington's play style and are playing a good way against it. Just if you're going to open up a site, just take it.
Yeah. No point to try to backtrack and go at. You might as well just head to head go for it. So we'll see what the strategy comes to this next map, but that was the pick of Virginia. So going the way it realistically should have, 13-8. I think that's a respectable scoreline from being down 0-4, like we stated in the opener. It kind of felt a little bit too far out of reach just from the start. Virginia felt like they were a little bit 2 steps ahead. I think you're right that they've kind of clocked how Washington likes to play, and maybe they did a little bit of VOD review. Maybe they just from previous matchups know that they like to play for this retake. But yeah, it definitely they came out swinging hard and they punished immediately.
Yeah, for sure. And it did start out pretty rough for Washington, but as the game kept on going, uh, Washington did continue to perform a bit better. Kind of
Right.
lost it near the end there, but it's good that they found some footing in that game one. You always want to see some highlights in game one, even if you lose, just show some life, show that there is life in that team, and there definitely is. This is a team we're talking
Yeah.
about that just won semifinals in such a dominant fashion here. So Washington definitely is a good team. They will have to try and adapt their strategies just a little bit.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I think the individuals on Washington were really the main driving force of that team. Like Perumi put up multiple clutches, like 3K, 4K clutches. So I think that was on off the back of Kurumi. I think that was 2 or 3 of their round wins. So going into the next map, like you need your individuals stepping up, winning those rounds. And same thing for the side of Virginia. Freezer was playing great, closed out that last round pretty much single handedly.
yeah,
So-
Freezer played amazing. Did all that he needed to. He got a lot of like 3 or 4K rounds. Yeah, definitely has a cold heart, and yeah, looked like probably the best player on that map. Someone
sure.
I want to see kind of get going a bit. Silly Sniper, he was kind of starting to play better on that offense, but on defense, he really was shut out as Yoru.
Right.
And I think with a bit more aggression on defense, he can maybe cook on defense as well as that duelist. But here we are going into map number 2, Washington's map pick split, to try and take this game into a game number 3.
Yeah, and I think we talked on the actual agent select before, that they're going that Washington, even though starting defense, they were going for more of a attack composition. And I think that kind of plays into their defensive playstyle, where they're not so worried about holding the site. They're just gonna refight into it like they're an attack, just both halves. So I think that may be part of their strategy. And looking at this composition, we did switch it up a little bit. We see Silly Sniper on the Raze now rather than the Yoru.
Oh man, yeah, these comps are kind of fun here. And on split, I really want like a sentinel that can have some abilities to hold onto site.
Right.
Chamber really it's the same pick from last map, isn't that strong defensively as the sentinel, but Sage is picked, and split is one of the few maps where Sage is somewhat competitively viable.
Right.
So that wall can definitely do some damage on holding mid on defense. On attacker side, she is going to be a little less useful unless you got some crazy like grim walls going in there. But I am super excited to see a Sage being played. Sage used to be my main. I used to be a battle Sage. So.
Right. Well, I will point out on the side of Virginia on their Raze player, this is a mid-game substitution. Snack size coming in for Entei.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or what is it? I can't remember.
NK.
What it is. NK,
Yeah.
not Entei. That's a Pokemon.
It's a good Pokemon in that, so I don't blame you.
But so we'll see how snack size coming in. Like on the duelist, you're gonna have to start hot and from the bench coming in.
Ooh.
So we'll see how it goes. But quick into this A site for Virginia, and here comes the retake.
Yeah, here comes the retake. Did Virginia try and predict this here? But yeah, that spike is gonna go down thanks to Freezer, and we're starting off 5-on-5 retake. The Silly
in the
Sniper
corner.
fully cleared a corner. He's already a bit low. Oh man, I love those two defenders playing off each other. Just Rocks is just a better player today. It seems like Snack Size starting
player
out
standing.
hot, getting one. Rocks getting another before going down, but Karomi cleans up the round, getting 2 back-to-back. A nice collat right there, and a nice hot start for
Have a reputation
Washington.
to maintain.
Yeah, that's what you want to see, starting off with a round win on the pistol. Saw it in the second half last time, so hopefully they can keep it going. You know, they need to post a good few rounds here. I think their attack is going to be where they kind of do their best work again. But I think as many defensive rounds as they can get will be to their favor.
Yeah, and the retake and strat, it's all good for sites that are like pretty easy to retake, but B site on split, I feel like is one of
Right.
the hardest sites to try and retake here.
That's a good spot.
So I am very curious how if Washington's gonna hold B site or just go for the retake. But a 5-man push from mid from Virginia is in place here, getting aggressive in heaven. Romy takes down one. Malcolm Todd tries to TP out, doesn't. Okay.
The B site does crumble. 3v3 now. Now it is weapons picked up from Virginia. There's an outlaw and a shorty.
Scout destroyed.
See if those actually come back to bite Washington on this retake. The outlaw is posted on heaven, spotted out in this back site. Trying to jiggle out the shots is Jax. There's one, there's two. Now time to make their move. Silly Sniper flying into the site. Does best stats. Right behind him.
Oh,
Ooh, Jax
man, from the
trying
top rope. Tufa blind as heck. And
Yeah.
Silly Sniper takes Tufa down. Washington, they are pretty lucky they won that round. Virginia, that 5-man push was executed nicely onto site. They picked up all Washington's guns right there. But Washington lucky to not get eco'd that round. And they are starting out this time with the 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Good job on Washington to retake that in a 3v3. That was a little bit scary there for a moment. I don't even know where Jax came from, but dropping right onto Finney's head does best him.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Silly Sniper is going to go for this opener. There is no one leaning A until now, actually. Walking their way over is the rest of Virginia players. C.A.T.s and Snack Size in middle. Going to try to be taking space for their team.
Yeah, in space, they shall take. There are no defenders here to try and contest this. Washington just loves leaving one place in the map open.
Oh, no.
Rocks. Oh, man. Yeah. I just don't know about that one. Maybe just stay in vents and hold it, because you probably assume they've taken space if you don't see them anywhere else. Being taking space, that's taking space with that pick on Karomi. Malcolm Todd, unfortunate timing. Silly Sniper does get one on Freezer.
Really awkward spacing here. Silly Sniper's in a bit of a no man's land.
He had Spike at
A, yeah.
Okay.
As the retake on B's coming through, that's not where the spike
Teleport's
is.
ready.
They're going to learn very quickly here
Spike planted.
as the rest of the Virginia players rotate back through CT spawn all the way back to A.
Wow.
Malcolm Todd like, wait a minute, they're on A.
The movement is crazy. Wait, and without them having to fight on B, and they got past the defenders, that's pretty crazy. Silly Sniper definitely wants to try and hunt down the defender they just saw. Try and take the 2-on-1, make it that much more doable. But C.A.T.s playing this perfectly.
Yeah, holding for that push. Malcolm Todd goes down. Now the 1v3. Pretty impossible situation. Silly Sniper. Time is going away. Yeah, gets the 3K in the round, but not able to pick up the round itself. So good rotations there from Virginia. They waited for the A site to kind of crumble. They rotated to B, and then they just walked in for free. So that was a little bit of an overcook from Rocks, not ready for the mid push at all. Just going back up in vents and punished immediately for it. So I'd like to see a little bit more awareness as this map goes on.
Yeah, I think you should always either have a defender mid or just some intel utility. They just completely walked up mid, and Washington had no info if they were mid or not. You have to place something down there. That chamber trip is nice for B Heaven, but what about vents? They do have a defender there at that time, so good adapting from Washington.
Oh,
Here's
this is
some
quick.
Lucky Gaming.
Ooh.
Nice shot from Malcolm Todd. gets it on the snack side, but the quick trade out here. Silly Sniper getting one with the nade. Kuromi following with another one. 2Foot coming from a mid as well. Gets 2 Battle Sage alerts and is just going to back up, try and regroup with the teammate, and they are going fast A. This is a great read from Virginia.
And because of those heaven kills from Tufa, the defense has to be super cautious. They're going to be so late to this rotation unless... Wait, the attack slows down. I guess they didn't realize that both of the defenders were on B. So this is going to get really awkward as they both sides fight for heaven.
Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, it might be a 1v2 up in heaven here. Okay, Jax spots one. Might have heard a second one. Oh, man.
Be around
They're
the world.
breaking ankles. This is insane. The mind games are on another level.
At a certain point, they just have to run it. They're walking it.
Yeah,
15 seconds.
Surely.
There you go. There's the run coming through. Going to use the Sage Wall, block off heaven.
I like that.
Now they only have to worry about
10
one.
seconds
Oh,
left.
and the
They
res.
get the res too.
Oh, no. I think this looks like a very difficult retake. They have to burn so much time rotating over and clearing these close angles. And here comes the Sage Wall. Yep, go back.
That Sage Wall is causing some problems. Yeah, doing a good job on just halting any retakes from certain angles. But yeah, this 2 versus 3 is going to be so hard to do. You have a Sky Flash to work
And with
off of,
with so much
but that's
time
about
burned, they have to go now.
They're just
One enemy
direct
remaining.
contacting it.
Yeah, the crossfire. That was a great round from Virginia. They were they were ahead of the game every step of the way. Just the rotate from B to A back to B. Yeah.
Whoever's been play calling for Virginia has been doing a very nice job at it. And also the rotate on the B side where your teammates died before the round, like, dude, that's pretty crazy if they like calmed that immediately.
Yeah, that was good play from Tufa to push up mid, find empty space, and then get a 2K in heaven. Yeah, great round from Virginia. And I think they're looking really great. I know it's this tied up scoreline, but these past 2 rounds have been very one-sided.
And Skydog goes up heaven, clearing some space. The duelist falling closely behind and snack size.
Oh, it's just on Malcolm now. Bucky again, looking to get as much as he can. Oh, doesn't clear the corner. There it is. Tufa out of B main is able to clean it up, and now the Sheriffs going to have a tough time. Oh, unless you hit shots like that. Silly Sniper
Planted.
cleans up stats and upgrades into the Phantom.
Okay.
Skyult does come out. Going to reveal the rest of the Washington players' locations.
Yeah, all coming from heaven. Sky Flash through. But this crossfire is going to be hard to deal with. Not if you have a Raise Rocket to the face, though. Another Sky Flash is fully behind snack size. Jax gets that pick. It's a 1 versus 1. Jax on 5 HP. Has the Sheriff in hand. Smokes the bomb. All thing has to do is land 1 bullet. And 1 bullet he lands. Virginia gets the round, and it's a 3-win streak for them.
That was a good sign of life from Washington. Hitting those shots, almost winning that retake. That was very close. Finney just kind of outplayed a little bit. Blinds and then TPs into main. That is a very difficult read from Jax to make. So, especially on 5 HP. Good round again from Virginia, but Washington's making this a little bit closer here. As a full buy comes out as well, I think this is a good tell round of where both teams are at.
Yeah, and Washington has a person's sight. This is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen,
no.
This is history in the making. Wait, it works out too. Rocks gets 1. Stuck behind the billboard, but flashes out, gets another. That's what you call anchoring, ladies and gentlemen. Staying on site. Getting 2, not scared of retreating. Kuromi, loses the ISO ult. Is Freezer in a safe position? Yes, he is. Taps the plant as well, but it's a 1 versus 2. Rest of the team vanished here.
Yeah, this is a tough space to be in from Freezer. Malcolm's gonna be making his way around to a main. He now has this push if Freezer oversteps, but Jax is he's gonna have to play second here. 10 HP. He needs his teammate to make the contact first.
Oh,
on
but
this
that might
peak-
not.
Oh, the timing,
happen.
looking away.
One enemy
Oh, the
remaining.
flick back,
okay.
Freezer. 31 HP.
I mean, Freezer has done some pretty crazy things so far in this series here. Malcolm Todd as well has landed some crazy shots of his own. The fake on Spike here.
Yeah.
Freezer
No one
goes
else could
down
do this.
to the hands of the one and only Malcolm Todd.
Yeah, good awareness. Good awareness from Malcolm Todd to peek down the alleyway, clear that out before tapping the spike. Because then, as soon as he does that, he knows what's happening. He knows he's trying to get wrapped on. So able to just take the fight to Freezer on that low HP and pick up another round for Washington, tying it back up.
Yeah, all tied up. So far, a lot more competitive than the start of last map. You definitely see how this is Washington's map pick. But we could see some heavy mid action here, as a lot of teams are stacking a lot of their players here. But no, Washington just backs up on the side.
Oh.
Okay, Skydog, is it going to go Vents or Heaven? Goes up Heaven, spots out Kuromi, Silly Sniper. Wants to get a timing here, but Freezer just perfectly reading the play. Kuromi does end up getting one. Finny getting one on the Malcolm Todd onto site here. Sky ults to try and stall out sometime, not going to be super effective. Kuromi gets another one onto Snack size. Spike is going to go down. It's a 3-on-3 here. And Tufa with a nice wall. Oh, man. Yeah, kind of falls asleep on the ankle. Oh, Washington unaware off of Raptors, and it's all left to Rocks, who blinds themselves going on down. Don't worry, we all do it. But, man, that round really fell apart for Washington.
Yeah, that was not a great showing from Washington. They were in the right spots. As that spike was getting planted in that 3v3, all of the defense was surrounded B. So it's not like they were waiting for a rotate. They just they took the wrong fights. The spam was very close on the spike, but it didn't quite land. And yeah, that Rock maybe made a little bit of a misplay there, trying to take that fight in Heaven while reloading. Gives Tufa a bit of a chance to run away and clean up the rest. So
Okay.
a little bit of aggression here. Does not get punished. The Virginia takes a little step back, and Silly Sniper on that peak removes stats. That's their hard entry going down.
Yeah, I love to see that out of Washington. I love some aggressive defense, especially with the comp they have. I think it's perfect for aggressive defense, and as we have seen, it's worked out pretty good. In nice little swing from Malcolm Todd reveals that 2 of Virginia's members are on that B side, so that's gonna stop that little push. And yeah, now with less than a minute, Virginia is all rotating for a last and final push onto A's site, where it all started this round. Jax pulling this angle with a Sheriff is going to get right on out of there. Tufa with the revive on stats. But Silly Sniper is there, gets one on Tufa.
5v4 retake. Stats, no armor in this round. It's going down at the start. Now Classic is all he has. Doesn't quite best Silly Sniper. He's on for the 6K right now.
Yeah, he's on pace for it. Malcolm Todd gets flashed and looks away. Freezer getting 2.
It's all going Virginia's way.
Freezer thinks
Last
it's a
player
1
standing.
versus 1. It's Rocks versus Finny. Rocks so low right now. And speaking of low, the time is getting super low.
It is a
on the
Guardian.
spike.
One shot's all needed. That's it.
Oh! What a shot from Rocks. Jumping towards the
Why
spike.
did I sign up for this shit?
Oh,
have
it's
time.
so close. It's so
It is
close.
very close. It's gonna be He gets it.
Oh,
He does.
half a second.
And a thrifty on the side of Washington. They get the round.
Yeah, that was only a couple of guns. Like, I think it was a couple of sheriffs, a guardian in the round. It opened it up. Yeah, that was a good round to win for Washington, keeping them alive on this defense.
Yeah.
Been very back and forth. You know, the first pistol and conversion, and then into the 3 straight from Virginia. It's good to fight back into this right now from Washington. If they can get 1 or 2 more on this half, I think it sets them up nicely for their attack.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just want to see more aggressive defense. It's been working out for Washington the rounds they have, so
Yeah,
why
for
not
sure.
stop doing it? You're kind of just letting them just take sight for free without contesting at all. So if you are going to contest, be aggressive, and then if it doesn't work out, back up, reset, then attempt that retake.
Yeah.
Just have multiple fights, multiple opportunities to try and set up some picks here. But yeah, it has just been back and forth. Both teams really having their moments to shine here, and Virginia is gonna have a tough bye right here, just saving for that next round.
Yeah. I think if Washington can continue to get these openers, make it 5v4 and then play for retake, I like that a lot more than trying to play a 5v5 retake. Because then it takes the round swing from being in the attack's favor to the defense's favor if you have that man advantage. So coming into this B site, we asked before if they were going to play for retake or if they were going to hold on to it. And Silly Sniper, he's looking to hunker down and lock it in for his team.
Yeah, and throwing in some of these plays now might throw Virginia for a loop, especially expecting Washington to play for a retake. But Malcolm Todd has his chamber ultimate right here, and this is a good spot to have it.
Yeah, he's moving a lot, though. I want him to just sit and hold.
No, yeah.
He has
That
the operator.
ADHD POV right there.
Just sit and hold it. If they peek you right now while you're moving, you're dead. You can't aim properly.
But this
gonna-
is I Love Malcolm Todd 9 we're talking about.
Oh, on the flash.
Oh, man. Oh, it just eats the
Oh,
flash,
there it
but it
is.
doesn't matter. Gets
He
it.
hits the collat as
right.
well.
He gets the collat?
He
Wait.
hit Fraser,
he
now
hit.
healing
Oh,
back
man.
up. Stats as well drops.
Yeah, great repositioning from him. I love to see
30
that.
seconds left.
Wow, you have an operator in your hands, and he continues to reposition. He's trying to get a kill per angle here.
Oh, man.
Spike
But he doesn't
down
need to
A.
cook when his teammates are starting to cook. Oh, man. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Clean
He
round
gets-
from Washington to win.
Yeah, very clean round.
Flawless round. And that was a low buy from Virginia. This is going to be a full buy into this next round. But that's a good clean round, and that starts to build the bank a little bit right towards the end of this half. They should be able to buy out pretty much no matter what. So that's it's gonna give Washington a bit of a better heading into this last few rounds of the half.
Yeah, Washington starting to have a feel of what it's like to have a lead in the championship here. But it is going to be a 5-man push onto B site. A Waylay ult is about to be used. This will just directly hit Karomi here, whose backside, nice utility to try and stall out. He is so blind in the back, they don't check for Silly
Oh!
Sniper, and it's going to
down
cost
B.
them.
One enemy
3K.
remaining.
3. Jax getting another as well, and it's all left to the man who used his ult at the start of the round.
Yeah, that is a great hold from Washington. They pulled over a non-B-site player, I will mention. Rumi has been the main B-site anchor. They find him, and they just do not expect Silly Sniper to be there. Pretty much nobody looking at him. Just lines up the 2 and locks in the round for his team. We'll say Jack's AFK in heaven up here. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe he's just bathing. Who knows? But holding out your knife is pretty crazy.
Especially after
seconds
that info that he's in mid.
Yeah, and he's not even looking towards me. Now he is.
There we go.
He, you're his teammate.
All right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he's just trying to save.
15 seconds.
Oh man, this is a bit of a horror game
10
for
seconds left.
Waylay here. Oh, Rox is on to him.
Yeah.
He's hunting him down. And another one coming from
Oh.
mid. They're coming from both sides. C.A.T.s does go down. And that's actually going to cost Virginia a decent amount of money right there. They are, I think they have to save this round, try and buy for next before the swap at half. But Washington's sitting pretty solid now.
Yeah.
For the rest of this half.
This should be a 7th round locked in unless something crazy happens from the side of Virginia. We do see some Sheriffs, so definitely not impossible. We've seen him hit some crazy shots already this series, so definitely not over just yet. But this should be a 7-4, and then we'll see what happens in that last round.
Yeah, and I was kind of dissing on Silly Sniper last round. Said
There.
might want to be more proactive on defense, and he has been way more proactive. He is 15-6, getting so many opening kills here. Even jump peeking just as we speak to try and help out his team. Okay, Malcolm Todd, the smoke goes down. Is he gonna peek it? Yes, he does. TP's right on out, but he does do a bit of damage, and Freezer takes off the head of Silly Sniper. Malcolm Todd wants to return the favor.
Oh, cracking up with around Tufa as well. And now we are in a 3v3.
Destabilizing.
Seen Washington pick these up on the against these low buys before, but Tufa going to be taking this fight. Oh, doesn't quite connect on either side of it, but the flank from C.A.T.s.
Oh, this is a great flank from him. Oh my god, the timing is insane. Okay, the trade is going to go through because
30
of that
seconds left.
teleport. Both the defenders trying to rotate as fast as possible. C.A.T.s is in heaven. Try and stop them, but dashes right on to sight where his teammate is.
Spike
A
planted.
clean 2-on-2. Omen, both Omens have their ultimate, but this situation not so useful. We'll have to see. Okay, just used it for some intel. They're both backside.
Oh,
The
spam.
spam's going through, not fully connecting here. Kuromi pushing up through elbow as Jax comes in from the other side. Kuromi gets one, goes in the smoke. They have no idea where he is. Jax finishes off a C.A.T.s, and it is going to be 7-4.
Yeah,
here.
that got a little bit too close for comfort there from Washington. That's making a little sneaky moves
Last
through that
round
smoke,
before the switch.
playing around it. Almost bought enough time for his team, but yeah, that's a 7-4, and Virginia's really gonna have to fight back into it with their last buy of the half. Looking for a 7-5 half here.
Yeah, Washington looking for an 8-4 half, which Virginia did to them last map. Goes to show you how these different maps offer different results. So much changes with the map, all of the strategies and whatnot. One map for one team could be a bad map for another team. And Rox, I love this position. Do they clear out Rox? No, they do not. Just fully run onto site, and Rox with 2 kills is gonna punish them. Yeah, Virginia really has been punished for not clearing all the angles walking onto site here. I love Malcolm Todd getting one onto C.A.T.s as well. And Snack Size is on site alone. Pops the ultimate.
Spike
And
down
as
A.
he goes down,
1 for 1. Now Tufa on this heaven flank, the spike didn't get planted, so it's not super powerful, but the rifle itself is the spam. Both players so low here.
Shadows traveling.
NHP on Jax, just sitting behind the screen.
yeah,
Waiting.
inspect that
Tufa's
gun.
Tufa's just sitting, letting Jax overcook the situation in his mind, trying to figure out where Tufa's gonna come from. Tufa's already got it planned out in his brain.
30
He's just gonna
seconds left.
re-walk out heaven here with like 10 or like 15 seconds left, is my guess.
Oh
Jax
man.
did reposition.
Yeah, both players have no idea where the other could be right now. So much time just went by.
Oh, headshot. Oh, Jax was holding for it. Tufa wasn't super ready for that fight, and
Switching
Jax does
sides.
come out. Even though the health got shifted, Tufa gave himself a little heal, and didn't really matter when Jax hits the headshot, though. So that's the 8-4 half.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for Washington being on the side of 8 this time around. And this time, they got some momentum here.
Yeah, 6 of the last 7 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, my God. 6 of the last 7 rounds. Holy.
Oh, yeah, in the
holy
favor of
awesomeness.
Washington. So they really fought back into that half, and if they can continue this momentum forward, we may be going to Haven very shortly.
And that was on defense side as well. Washington really stepped up on that defender side, and I was making fun of them for not having a defender side. Sentinel here. Okay, the shots do land eventually. Silly Sniper takes out Tufa to take some space onto Heaven. Jumps right on out. Waits for the rest of his team to get onto site. Spike going to be planted here.
Spike planted.
And yeah, I really like this fighting spirit from Washington. It feels like a new team on this offensive side.
Yeah, Freezer looking to crack open this site. Jax whittles off one of his teammates. Snack Size actually picks up that one. Now it's a 2v1 just like that. Kurumi, haven't had to say his name too much. Oh, and Freezer with the 3K. Kicked off that round and closes it for the side of Virginia.
Yeah, the round isn't over for Virginia unless Freezer is dead. Freezer has been such a playmaker for them, and what we thought would be a pretty easy 3-on-2 hold right there, Freezer just goes insano mode.
Yeah.
Takes down 3 and wins the round for Virginia, opening up this game.
Yeah, and this, again, I'm seeing flashbacks of the last map. Switch sides, get the pistol, get the conversion, and we'll see where it goes from there. But this should be another free round for Virginia. Unless Malcolm Todd has anything to say about it with this Sheriff.
We haven't seen too much aggression from either team on B main on that defender side.
Very quick across fence. Silly Sniper just bunny hopping down.
Oh man, he continues to go all the way down to fence. Did that dog see him in the left?
He had to have seen him, right? Oh, but the
Surely.
aggression, man. They're pushing down. They're fighting for this mid pressure.
Oh, hey.
Silly Sniper still holding for that rotation in vents.
There.
But I don't think that's going to matter too much as they make their way back towards Heaven. Kufa and
Oh, that
Stats up
nade is going
close.
to be good. Oh, man,
Punished
the
on the
blinded
fallback.
run straight into it. Malcolm Todd getting one. They know where the defender is, and they get him.
4v2.
Onto side, but Freezer!
Last
He
player
gets
standing.
3! It seems like this man is always good for 3.
3.5 and then on 30 HP with a stinger up close. It's gonna have to be a double headshot. Not ready for this walkout. Yeah, Vinny cleans it up.
Oh my
As you said
God.
before, the round's not over until Freezer is dead. Cleaning that up, putting a team on his back right now. That was looking like a Washington round, like 9 times out of 10. But
Yeah.
Freezer able to line him up, knock him down, and now it's a 2-round game once again.
Freezer, more like good for a threezer.
That was fire.
Yeah, that's a good one for you guys to use at home. So that one to your mom next time you open up and get your frozen chicken nuggets out the freezer.
I'm curious on the investment here from the side of Washington. Okay, it is a full buy. I was like, they should have had a full buy. On the side of Virginia, losing that many players against the Eco is going to
Oh my gosh!
really be difficult.
That wall did something to their families.
minus $500. There you go.
Yeah, useless wall right there, and that's sometimes why you don't see a lot of Sage, because if that wall goes down, and Tufa already used all the slow orbs, so just having that heal, all the utility of your Sentinel is already used. And there's still a minute on the round. Silly Sniper with a silly little angle right there. gets stats, and they want to make a play for Heaven Space. Finny try and hold it, has no choice but to back up, recognizing that there's too many players to try and hold. They get onto site here.
Utility out.
Freezer, good for one. He's also good for another two, it seems like. Oh, no.
Oh, not this time, Malcolm.
Not this time.
Spam through the wall onto Freezer. If you don't fight him fair, then you're gonna lose. So you just hide behind the wall, spam him down. Yeah, that was a little bit of an overzealous fight there from S.A.T.s. I think trying to go for that Bucky and Vent, pushing out mid after a lot of intel that's saying they were mid. As a little bit questionable, but you know, it was a weird force buy. So Virginia now down 3, just 4 more for Washington to close.
Yeah, they got full loadouts this round, but if Washington ends up winning this round, the economy isn't going to be looking too great for them. Oh, it is a save. My apologies. Silly Sniper getting a nade kill, actually, but Freezer getting another one. Wants to go for another one, but oh, man. Yeah, we'll forget about that one clip, Freezer. Tufa going down, a nice side flash. Oh, wow, it's the round of whiffage, and it's the round of a 1v1 at Snack Side. Takes down Rocks, and I could not really tell you what really went down that round. That round was very chaotic.
That was chaotic. I mean, there was a little bit of less guns on the side of Virginia, but it didn't really matter, I guess. Just the rifles coming out on top, and yeah, that was. I don't know what happened there. That was a lot of missed shots from both sides. So.
Yeah, I don't really think the players even know what was happening right there.
Jax was blinded by his teammate for 4 seconds.
Yeah. But it is 9-7, so it's getting that much closer for Virginia coming back into this map. Washington definitely has to be careful of that. Freezer gets the early pick on Rocks.
Yeah.
They cannot stop this man.
Just not aware of the cross. No one holding and... Oh, okay. Only one back is Silly Sniper. So, we make it a 4v4 now, very early on in this round.
Yeah, it's been so good. And speaking of so good, that's a great need. He also has ultimate that he could invest if he wants.
Yeah.
Telling his teammate, no, go the other way. I want to go the other direction. We're not going this way.
Ooh, Silly Sniper is going to pull out that ult, but there's nobody nearby. He's just going to have to use it on a corner.
Yeah, it's to take Evan's space. I'm
stall.
not sure about that ultimate. You already had a guy's sight.
Freezer almost doubled down there. 3v3 now. Freezer is down, so we'll see if the rest of Virginia can kind of pull this one out. Up close on his heaven position is Malcolm Todd. He's worrying about CT push, but he has to let his teammates take it. Almost transitions the spray, but Silly Sniper picks it up.
Oh!
Make it a 4K for Silly Sniper.
He has also been going so crazy this match.
Yeah.
He
Fighting for the
truly
top of that
has.
scoreboard against Freezer. 23-12 versus 23-15. Silly Sniper's playing great right now. And if they win this map, rest of Washington's definitely going to be thanking them. So,
yeah, he has just been doing such a good job with the entering and the entry kills. He used his ultimate that round to try an entry, take some space on Heaven. Sure, it didn't result in the kill, but I'd still say it was a useful ult for taking space, for providing value for the team. And Tufa is running for his life. Oh man, missed opportunity for Silly Sniper right there. Definitely would have liked to have that kill, but they do get spiked down.
yeah, this is a weird force buy from Washington, or from Virginia rather. They're trying to retake, but they have Guardians and Sheriffs. They need to be fighting these angles and not running through a smoke. Freezer is trying to take this flank right now. Going to be going up against Silly Sniper, and that is the head-to-head. Tufa versus Jax. Yeah, Silly Sniper just cleaning house right now, and Washington definitely on. They're ready to play today.
Yeah, Washington, I guess they were warming up because, oh man, they are definitely done with warming up and playing games. They want this win. They realize they're in championships and are going home if they lose this map. So they're like, oh, let's win this map. And then right after that, let's just win the next one too.
Yeah. I mean, Silly Sniper has definitely stepped it up since the first game.
He's
And-
been looking great.
Yeah, he's looking great. So we'll see if they can kind of continue this momentum here. Again, this is weird buys if Virginia decide to go for it. Like, they can buy light armor and a Bulldog or a Guardian, but like, other than that, it's very not ideal for them. I think they have to save this and try to play for overtime.
Yeah, and when the other team is getting closer and closer to the win, sometimes you kind of stress out and they're like, oh, we can't give up any more rounds. But sometimes you kind of have to just to be sure you ensure the win of the next round. You got to know when to save, when to buy. Economy is such an important factor in Valorant here, and it could be the cause of Virginia's map loss.
It's looking like
this time around.
they are going to do a partial buy, leave enough money for the next round to buy into it. So we'll see what they can get done. They're going to try to get a couple kills, maybe leave the round with some rifles, but it's not. Is it going to be
Oh,
enough?
it is a fast A, a very fast A. They know Sky is somewhere on site, but oh man, Sky knows they're coming to site.
Out of
It's
charges.
going to be traded out. It's 4-on-4. Sniper getting very aggressive, playing off the Sky Flash. Gets taken down. There is another one, and it is Rocks who doesn't get the third one there.
2v2,
Oh my
2v1,
gosh.
3v1.
3 times with the Bucky. It works. Al playing around the wall. It's all left to Jax right here.
Smoke in his face. Now,
Spike time is going down. He gets one. He is going to get spammed through.
the Thrifty from Virginia. What a crazy round to win. And I will say, from the side of Washington, that is how you throw those rounds. You did not need to overstep into screens and fight into their spawn. Like, that was so unnecessary. You had the sight, you had the man advantage. Like, just take what you got and play the post plan. That was very aggressive, and I'm gonna say it, unnecessarily. That should have been a one round pretty much any day of the week. But Virginia picks it up, and now the full buy-in for them. So it's not over until Freezer's dead.
Yeah, it sounds like Glaze, but I mean, when you're saying a fact, it ain't Glaze.
Yeah.
Just saying, as double of the kills of his next teammate, he's been going crazy. But yeah, as you were saying, you got to be aware of your opponent's economy, whether they're going to be saving that round and whether they are not, and you got to play accordingly.
Yeah.
If you're against a team that's saving, maybe pushing in and having the opportunity of dropping your guns for them isn't the best course of action, and especially when you only need 2 more rounds to close out this map.
Right.
That's definitely how you start throwing, and Virginia has an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, and even if they didn't know the economy going into that round, as soon as you see the star player for this map on the side of the defense with a Sheriff getting a kill on site, you better assume that the rest of the team is also on Sheriffs.
Yeah, and there is going to be a tech pause. I believe a player just accidentally DC'd, so it'll be a little bit. Maybe it was a tactical. DC for extra time.
Yeah, I believe that is Malcolm Todd has DC'd, so he will be getting back into the server shortly. But yeah, I mean, as we were saying, it's been very back and forth, and Virginia definitely, I don't think, wants to go into a map 3. Letting your teammates kind of warm up into the series and kind of get that momentum going to the third map is never a good sign. And Washington is looking to play very brawly right here towards the end. Fast in this B
So
side.
fast on B side. Do they clear out this right side again? It has caused them some more damage. And Tufa still alive.
Getting one on that
Oh,
exit as
man,
well.
What a nasty shot. Malcolm Todd probably angry after getting head tapped like that.
He's leaving the server again. But now in this 2v4, and they are so trapped in. C.A.T.s is pushed down middle, sitting on top of that little frog guy. And yeah.
A valuable sage wall. Valuable sage wall. Love to see that. But they might just even wait this out. It is so tough for Washington right here. Only two of them. Everyone's holding where they're coming from. They don't have a ton of utility. Tufa.
Here comes the C.A.T.s
had
push.
opportunity.
Yeah. Ooh, while stunned, Jax does get the kill.
And any kill that Jax does get is gonna help out. Virginia not
30
the
seconds
best economically, so just even getting 1 or 2 kills in this situation would be super nice. But that slow orb makes him slow. Snack looks like he was chomping on a snack rather than looking on his at his screen.
Catching a couple Z's in between rounds there. But yeah, Tufa on that backside hold is able to lock that down for the team. And I'm going to say it again, 2-round game here. Washington has to close in 2. Virginia ties it up in 2. So we'll see what comes first. I mean, the defense is starting to mound some rounds here. Only 3 rounds posted for the attack from Washington.
Oh,
It was an 8-4 half.
we got a couple awesome guns this round as well. There was an operator and an Odin. So we get to see 2 unique guns with very unique play styles. Very similar play styles. And you can totally just spam through the wood boxes. I know you want to, Malcolm Todd.
If you're listening to
Just
the stream,
send
do it.
Yeah, come on. If you're listening, do it.
Oh,
did
I think he
see him?
saw him. He had to have seen him, right?
I don't think he did, because surely you just spam straight off of that.
Oh, in mid, down goes Silly Sniper, holding that angle.
It's you and me.
Oh, wow, the headshot takes him
That's
down.
Just Tufa's angle, it
3v5
seems like.
now, and they're running into a stacked site.
A very stacked site.
4 defenders here.
That was a beautiful Sky Flash as well. And Sky Dog, the chase out. Get out of my backyard. Sky is saying, that's missing the shot. Get me out of here. Freezer getting one on the rocks. Karomi finding one.
Wrap around. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good
yes.
shot from
Spike down
C.A.T.s,
A.
and now it's
30
just
seconds left.
onto Karomi and down with nothing.
Virginia back into this game. 1 round win off from tying it. And in a map that's really gone Washington's favor all along, Virginia is now clawing back.
Can we see a little bit of a tab hold here? Yeah, okay, gonna be a force buy here for the side of Washington. A couple of light armors. We do have Malcolm using his operator.
If Virginia goes down this, or if Washington goes down this round, it is not
You want to
looking
play?
good. They're going
Let's
to
play.
be forced to save next round. And then that's going to lead Virginia to match point.
Ooh, C.A.T.s. A couple of shots offered up, but nothing landing. Malcolm getting jiggled out. Oh, Tufa playing with fire right now. But not getting burned just yet. As the rest of Washington kind of take this heaven space. C.A.T.s is still nearby with the op, but it's going to be a very difficult fight for him to take.
They take heaven space right here. C.A.T.s pops his ultimate straight up to heaven. Freezer getting 2 heaven from the back of Billboard right there. That's insane.
Oh, Silly Sniper does pluck one back, but the Sky ult is going to give over so much information. Malcolm
Oh, man. And that's definitely awkward position for Malcolm right
didn't
there.
want to use his op shot. And just stuck in this heaven position. Washington, nowhere to go. They're just locked in. Maxeye's going to give over his position with the boom bot. Yeah, just going to walk it back. Malcolm coming up to kind of clear this
30
position.
seconds left.
There's nobody home. completely evacuated. Freezer now.
Oh, they took down Freezer. That opens up sight. Well, I think Washington is aware of that, so they go straight onto site. I would have really liked to just have Freezer hold onto the site. I know he's been playing
10
so
seconds left.
incredible, but holding onto site with that little time would have been the better play right there. And now it's a 2v3 situation for Virginia here.
And the op in the post plant. Malcolm definitely going to be a key factor right here. Yeah, Freezer overstepping a little bit too far. May have given Washington their lifeline in the end of this game.
Last player standing.
Yeah, Malcolm taking down Tufa. Now it's just on to Snack Size on this wide swing. Does best one.
Nice satchel.
Malcolm gets both op shots in that 2v
My
or
ult's
that
not
3v2. And
It's not ready.
Washington on map point.
Yeah, map point right there. That was a crucial round win for Washington. If they went down there, it was looking like it was going to be Virginia's game to take. Now Washington is in the driver's seat right here. Virginia can't afford to lose another round if they don't want a map number 3 right here. C.A.T.s going to continue with the operator. It has been fairly effective. Has missed a couple of shots, but for the most part has got a couple good picks with it. So I do like the buy from them.
Yeah, this is a lot of information gathering from Virginia. We saw C.A.T.s push down mid at the very start of this round, now walking back towards vents and pulling a third player over towards A. Tufa said nothing towards B other than one guy spamming. And, oh, Silly Sniper kind of debating where to end. Walking forward. Vent isn't clear, so they have to kind of use this manpower. Oh, and just taking it bold. Walking forward.
Wow.
Teammates holding that peak. Finney not ready for the close angle, and Silly Sniper does best him.
Yeah, that was great from Silly Sniper right there, knowing he had teammates to rely on. Even if he went down, he'd be traded out. That flash
Freezer!
just in time.
Spike down
Loss.
A.
Hiromi somehow finds his way. Does take down Freezer, the King
30
Slayer.
seconds
Malcolm Todd getting one as well. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Freezer did so much work, but it is all even up. Tufa with the clutch
One enemy
revive.
Oh, man,
and
Tufa.
clutch wallbang right there. Great game sense.
I stopped the
Hiromi
race.
getting 1,
One enemy
getting 2.
Oh,
Does
Tufa.
not find the third to close out the game. Virginia is still in it to win it.
Freezer, oh my. That is an
We cannot
incredible
let them
find from the
unleash
backside.
our world.
Washington just not able to clear him out, and he picks up 3 in a spot where you're like one and done usually, but not when it's Freezer there. Picking up everyone needed and just able to put his team in favor to win that round.
Yeah, every time he blinded, it just froze the enemy team. It seemed like that blind on Silly Sniper as he's saturating onto him. It was a full blind at that as well. That was actually insane.
Yeah,
could
definitely
not have been better time.
Definitely gonna be kicking yourself if you're a Silly Sniper for that. If you just blind get that spam kill, you close out that round pretty much for your team, and you close out the map, making it go to the third. But now Virginia has a chance, and we're taking a timeout right now, looking at the buy of Washington. If I'm the coach of Washington right now, I'm saying, I'm sorry, Jax. I know it's your money. Buy Silly Sniper. Give him a rifle. I do not want to see him with anything less than a Vandal in his hands going into this last round.
Yeah, 31 and 17. That would be the smart course of action. Give it to your hot hands right here. But it looks like they're not going to do that. And it might be in part because Silly Sniper has his ultimate. What I think Washington's going to do right here is going to be a fast 5-man rush.
Yeah.
Falling behind Silly Sniper's ultimate right here. Tufa
He's played this backside so
laying
much.
back. Oh, but the ISO also ults. It takes him from the backup side. It just launches the ult into heaven. Tufa! How does he
down,
find
B.
2
One
right
enemy
there?
remaining.
Oh, no.
my gosh, Freezer getting his classic 2. Going down there.
That is
But-
insane that Tufa got 2 there. They even knew where he was. They
Switching
surrounded
sides.
him, and he still gets another one
Overtime.
before he goes down. That is not what you want to see. Harumi losing that 1v1, and Tufa just cleaning up that B site. That is a huge round from Virginia to win. Securing overtime right now. And all of a sudden, Washington is sweating.
Yeah, wow, Washington really wants that round back right there. I think Rays got just a little trigger happy.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have rather have seen Kurumi hold that ult a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
he still had like half the time on the ultimate.
Right.
So trying to use that to clear more of sight maybe would have been more useful. But
Fast.
man, crazy clutch win from Virginia to go into overtime. I don't even know what happened to Heaven.
Yeah, Stats used his recall, taking him out of that fight. Malcolm does get the chip damage, but no kill to follow up.
Spike
And
planted.
on the other side, they crack open that bomb site. Stats does get punished eventually by Malcolm. Snack size. I think that's his second in the round right now.
Wow, beautiful slow orb right here. That's going to stall for so much time.
Close.
And-
Jax is not going to clear this.
Yeah, that
Doesn't even matter.
Enemy
Tufa,
remaining.
Freezer as well. Snack size. Yeah.
and the res, because why not?
BM.
That sage wall right there and that
Switching
crossfire,
sides.
dude, you
Match
just
point.
cannot be expecting that and going for that. But
One-
we're about to see a crazy comeback. It was
Yeah.
8-4 at half for Virginia, and now they have climbed up for a lead. This is championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. If Washington wants to try and re-lock in, this is their only time to do so. Otherwise, it is Virginia's championship once again.
Yeah, their defense was where they did their best work. Washington taking another timeout. This is their one timeout they get in overtime. So the coach going to be talking them through. Come on, guys. We've been in this situation before. We've lost to Virginia before. So that they maybe some flashbacks to the previous seasons. This team being the kryptonite, what's keeping them from that trophy lift. So just gonna try to bring his team back into it, make sure that they can even make it to this third map. But it all happens right now. Freezer on this A site has been so dominant. So I expect, yeah, towards this B site is the lean from the get-go here. Malcolm has been on this lurk pretty much every single time. And I wonder if Virginia is kind of starting to read it. When you see Malcolm, his team is nowhere nearby.
Yeah, they have been doing that a lot here, and I would not be surprised if Virginia did
Off rip.
adapt to that. Jax going down right away to the raise nade of all things. Oh,
And now the
man.
crossfire. This is so powerful.
Oh, and the Sky Dog clears out Snack Size. Oh, he probably would have wanted to be right there, but some awesome right there. Silly Sniper gets that pick.
Oh, wow.
Freezer! This man does not miss. He's ice cold.
Oh, and stats as well. This is looking so clinical from Virginia to close this out. Tufa, the re-aggress as well, back into the corner. If Silly Sniper's ready for this fight, and not at all.
Oh, they
It's
look
just Kurumi.
perfect. Can't do anything
An im-
against
An
someone that's playing
impossible
perfect.
1v4. Spike in the back pocket. If they overstep this bound, maybe Patufa holding.
Sage's
Good shot
Oh.
offered over. Now dropping to this fence, very difficult. Finney falling asleep, but it doesn't matter. His alarm
Defenders
clock
win.
rings, and he closes out the
They
series
died
and
underneath our
the season.
boots. Out of my
The
way.
season ends there for Washington and also ends there for Virginia Virtual Academy. But on the bit happier of a note, they won the championship, the #1 seed through the season. made it through playoffs, played like the number 1 seed, and got the championship because of that, and get to hold up the trophy. But man, it was very competitive.
Yeah.
It definitely was a pretty close fight there. Washington just couldn't quite bring it home in the end.
Yeah, Silly Sniper played great that second game. Gonna have to take that just on the chin. He played amazing. His teammates played amazing. They just couldn't close out there against Virginia. That was a beautifully played attack side, just fighting back into it one round at a time and able to take it to overtime where they just swept. So great game from Virginia. Great game, a great series from them as well. So yeah, that was very. I'm not gonna say one-sided. That was very competitive for both maps, but you can definitely tell that Virginia had the edge today.
Yeah, they definitely had the edge today. It seemed like Washington kind of had a bit of a slower start.
Right.
And then at the end of the games, they just kind of faltered off a little bit. That's what cost them in the end. They definitely would have liked to have that map number 3, but it also just shows the clutch gene of Virginia, sticking through through it all.
Yeah.
Even when they were down, they did not let up. Freezer especially. Freezer absolutely
What a
went
life game.
insane.
Yeah, that was incredible. Being able to kind of put the team on his back there, like every single time that a site hit was coming and Freezer was there, it was unexpected what was going to happen. So that was an incredible series from Freezer. I think he was top of the leaderboard for his team both times. So
Yeah.
good showing.
Yeah, both teams should be super happy on the turnout of this season.
Yeah.
Both teams did so great. The top 2 teams, there's quite not getting much better than that. But that was the championship for the K12 Esports League. It has been Bradical, joined here by Styx. It was such a pleasure to be casting this championship and a super fun series. But do you have any closing remarks you want to say for the stream?
No, I think this is a great showing. You know, a lot of these people are still so young playing in these leagues, and making it this far in playoffs it's great experience for the future of I guess high school esports. So
It is for sure. I'm excited to see what comes up next for these young players. But without further ado, that will conclude the stream. Thank you all for showing up and supporting this esports league. And yeah, it was super fun. See you guys next season.
see you guys.